Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a program called Tarot Monthly Horoscope for March 2019, and this is for you coming from Leo. Let me shuffle my Kabbalistic tarot cards and at the same time give you my email address, which is andyhoro9, ANDIHORO9, the number 9, at gmail.com. Now, I'm first going to tackle for you, your first 15 days of March. And the first card that I pull will be to do with your job, you coming from Leo. It's a fabulous lucky card for you that I've pulled. You're going to get very good news where your job is concerned in the first 15 days of March. All you need not to do is to show a confrontational attitude from this card. And you're going to find even jobs from overseas, even people from overseas or companies or business from overseas will be very interested to you. So go to the internet and help yourself to how you can make contacts with this card where your job is concerned. A very positive card for the first 15 days of March. Let's see how you will do for business. The business says another story. It says you already are to the limit of what you can do. Perhaps not enough finances to carry on with a new business or wanting to go abroad or expand. So use logic, facts and figures. It's a card of inspiration, giving you the inspiration to think up of new businesses to create or to enter. So make sure that your foundation is good in the sense that you have the financial capability, and only then make your move. Otherwise you'll go ahead, you will attract attention and not be able to see it through. That's what the card says. And now I'm going to go to your area of romance for the first 15 days of March. And let's see for you coming from Leo. It's a very lucky card. It's a card of Venus and the new moon. Something on the horizon in the first 15 days of March waiting to make you happy. The person you meet will be helpful for you in all areas. So it's a wonderful card that you have, and a mystical card as well. So be attentive, look forward to creating a new romance for yourself, and you'll be very lucky to have that one, which will come in the first 15 days. Make your move, don't just sit back waiting for it. If you have an ongoing romance, this is the card I'm going to talk to you about. If you have an ongoing romance, there can be a clash that's got to do with finances or with something about the past. So try not to bring these two issues up in the first 15 days of March in your ongoing romance, and you will be in a better position. Take it easy, take the soft approach, remain polite. Now regarding your marriage, for you coming from Leo, there is a worry with this card. It says disagreements cause miscommunications and that cause conflict. So it's a card of conflict, you wanting to be the number one, the ego display. So don't allow that to happen. Be part of a team with your ongoing romance partner and things will be much better for you. That's all you need to do. Be supportive, be appreciative, and you'll have a better chance to make your ongoing romance happier. Let's talk about your marriage area. It's a card that says, things reflect upon you. Now what does that mean? Well, it says, don't expect others to be what you cannot be. So don't be a perfectionist, definitely. Don't be a person who demands things must go your way. Otherwise, you're going to be isolated in your marriage area, and it's going to be a very gloomy last 15 days, a very gloomy first 15 days of March. So there you are. Now I'm going to go to the last 15 days of March and talk to you about your job area for that. And this is an excellent card. It says you can attract promotions, more money, and you can be definitely the chosen one because you're going to say and do something right. So talk about what you can do, show off your capabilities, by all means, communicate and ask favors, and something of a very good news is waiting for you in the job area. Let's see what the card says about your business area. The business area, well, this is a good card, but it's an overburdenment, means too much, left, right, center, north, east, west, and everywhere. So it says the only flaw you have is that you are ego-driven, and because of that, to show off or to show that you can venture into new areas, you will find yourself overburdened with difficulties in the last 15 days. So take it easy. By all means, chase your dreams, because there's a card of growth. It's a sunshine card showing that you can go into new areas. But worry that you will not be burdened. Make sure your financial situation is strong before you make the move in your business area. Now about romance. Let's see what the last 15 days says. It says you will find a new romance. That's not a problem, but it shows entanglement. Entanglement means somehow complications. And the complications include financial areas. And the complications include the newness, meaning not able to understand what a new romance is all about. And so there will be differences. Take it easy, take your time, don't dive into it. Find out more and more. So it's not a bad card, but it's too much of an emotional card where you're not using your logic and your senses. Now about the ongoing romance. Your ongoing romance is doing very well. Either you or your ongoing romance partner is doing very well. And so financially, there's a lot to talk about on the nice way, in the nice areas. Plenty of togetherness is there, enjoyment is there. So you are going to be able to build up your ongoing romance to a next level of being together long term, or investing in a car, or investing in a condo, things like that. A good card for you. And now regarding your marriage area, for you coming from Leo. The only thing you don't have to be is aggressive and show your temper. Apart from that, it's a very good card. It says there's a lot of happiness, and sometimes it may be your marriage partner who might show temper and aggressiveness. Just step back and tell yourself it's only the last 15 days of March. It's a good card. It says that after a little bit of trouble, the rest of these 15 days are going to be very lucky for you. So in your marriage area, you can have a wonderful bonding and a wonderful togetherness. All you need to do is show appreciation, show support, and to take the soft approach. Now I'm going to talk to you about your lucky ages. There'll be some ages for you people from Leo who's going to make you very, very lucky in some area of your life or another. And if you happen to be the ages of 19 or 28 or 37 or 46 or 55 or 64 or 73, you're going to be one very lucky person, or even 82 age. Very lucky person, whether in romance, whether in marriage, whether in job, whether in business. So if you're not of these ages, don't worry too much. I have a 90-minute session which will cost you USD 50 to tackle your next 7, 8 or 9 years. I'll talk about that later. Now you coming from Leo, your lucky dates, D-A-T-E-S, is a card of sunshine, so new beginnings. So I will say that the 1st, the 10th, the 19th and the 28th of March, something splendid, lucky, worthwhile chasing for can happen. So bookmark these dates and go and do something very important in any area of your life. And now about your lucky colors. And let's see what card will say. It's that color of the mystical color in the universe, the color grey, G-R-E-Y. So I would suggest you wear plenty of grey, undergarments, top garments, contact grey in one way or another. And you will be inspired and you'll be lucky wearing these colors, whether in job, business, whether chasing the romance, making your ongoing romance happy or your marriage happy. And lastly, I will give you your lucky directions. It's a card of death, but don't worry about it. It's only a word, death. It means new beginnings. Let the past go and move forward. So to get this energy, face northwest. Try to face northwest to be inspired, to find solutions in any area of your life. And you will see that the planets who sit northwest for you in Leo are going to do very well for you. Well, that's my news for you. I'm doing a 90-minute session based on your date of birth, time of birth, and looking at your palms. That's going to cost you USD 50. I'll give you, based on all that, your lucky lottery numbers, personal lucky lottery numbers, your lucky days, your lucky gemstones, your lucky directions, your lucky colors, a lot of information to get your next 7, 8, or 9 years as perfectly under your control as possible. So go to my email, andyhoro9, ANDIHORO9, the number 9, andyhoro9 @gmail.com. Send me an email and I'll come back to you as soon as possible. Until then, thank you and goodbye.